When we think of war, it's easy to focus on weapons, strategy and battles. But sometimes survival depended on the smallest details. A pocket-sized kit or clever arrangement of supplies could mean the difference between life and death. Nowhere was this more evident than on frozen fronts, where soldiers faced sub-zero temperatures, snowstorms, and supply lines stretched thin. Historians and modern survivalists alike have been astonished by the ingenuity packed into survival kits that allowed units to endure harsh winters for weeks at a time. The harsh reality of winter warfare demanded more than weapons. On frozen battlefields, frostbite and hypothermia were often deadlier than enemy fire. Troops had to remain mobile while maintaining warmth, nourishment and morale. Standard-issue rations and clothing were insufficient, so armies developed compact survival kits designed to address every critical need. These kits were carefully balanced, light enough to carry, yet rich in functionality. They were the unsung heroes of winter campaigns, often overlooked in historical accounts, yet their impact was profound. The materials inside the survival kit were meticulously chosen. Each item in a frozen front survival kit served a precise purpose. Insulating materials such as wool layers or compressed felt pads provided warmth even when wet. High-calorie rations, often vacuum-packed or preserved in fat, offered energy dense enough to sustain activity in freezing conditions. Miniature water purification devices, sometimes simple charcoal or cloth filters, ensured that troops could access snowmelt or tainted streams safely. Fire-starting tools, like flint and steel or small chemical igniters, were optimized to function in wind and snow, allowing soldiers to boil water or prepare hot meals without exposure to the elements. Every component reflected careful observation of human needs in extreme cold. You don't need to be on a battlefield to appreciate the value of these lessons. A modern take on a frozen front survival kit can be assembled in your backyard or for winter hiking. Start with warmth. Pack a small wool blanket or thermal emergency sheet. Include high-calorie, non-perishable food items such as nuts, dried fruit or energy bars. For hydration, carry a small container for melting snow or purifying water with tablets or a basic cloth filter. Add a compact fire starter and waterproof matches, alongside a small pot or metal cup for heating. Organize these items in a durable, weather-resistant container, ideally one that fits comfortably in a backpack or can attach to a belt. Practicing assembling and using this kit enhances both readiness and confidence. Cold can be, merciless, not only to humans but to supplies themselves. Food can freeze solid, metals can become brittle, and honestly, even fire-starting tools can fail if moisture seeps in. The historical kits address these problems through insulation, layering, and moisture control. Soldiers learned to wrap rations in oilcloth, line containers with felt, and store delicate items in pockets close to the body to prevent freezing. This attention to material behavior in low temperatures is a crucial takeaway for anyone interested in winter survival, from backyard experimentation to real-world winter hiking or emergency preparedness. Beyond warmth and food, the kits also included small morale boosters, letters from home tobacco, or simple game pieces. While these may seem minor, they had a measurable effect on unit cohesion and mental resilience. Nutrition, hydration and warmth prevented frostbite, malnutrition and illness, allowing soldiers to focus on survival and mission objectives. For modern enthusiasts, the lesson is clear. Survival is holistic. Tools, nourishment and mental preparation are inseparable in extreme conditions. You can, test and refine these principles in safe backyard conditions. Try assembling a small winter kit with a thermal blanket, high-energy snacks, a mini fire starter and a water container. Practice starting a fire under windy conditions using the insulated cup method to protect your tinder. A technique, by the way, adapted from historical field practices. Melt snow safely in a small metal container, experimenting with layered insulation to maintain heat. These exercises teach patience, precision, and resourcefulness, echoing the skills soldiers had to master in the frozen front. The Frozen Front Survival Kit demonstrates that ingenuity and preparation often outweigh raw resources. Soldiers survived weeks with minimal weight because they understood the interaction between human physiology, materials, and the environment. Modern survivalists and backyard experimenters can apply these lessons to build resilient kits for winter camping, emergency preparedness, or simply to explore historical methods. It's not just about replicating the past, it's about internalizing principles that work under pressure and learning to respect the environment. The Frozen Front Survival Kit is a reminder that survival has always relied on foresight, skill, and adaptability. By studying and applying these historical methods, modern enthusiasts can improve personal safety, build confidence in winter conditions, and honor the resourcefulness of those who endured extreme environments. These kits weren't just tools, they were lifelines. Recreating their principles gives you both historical insight and practical expertise that is, honestly, invaluable for outdoor survival. If this guide helped you uncover a piece of forgotten survival wisdom, subscribe to the channel for more historical insights and backyard-tested techniques, and share it with fellow enthusiasts who value the lessons of history as much as practical skills.